Well, happy Monday, everybody. Hope you are having a wonderful start to your evening. And I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday and getting ready for your Christmas Day next Monday. And with that, hope you guys have enjoyed my 2023 Christmas and New Year's special that I did yesterday with Luke. For those who have not seen it yet, be sure to check it out. And before I get to today's video, I want to take the time to remind you guys that for those of you who are new to the channel, and if you like my content, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about these videos. And be sure to click on the notification bell to get notified on the new content, like this one we're doing tonight. And that has to do with an inside scoop of Disney's Pop Century Resort, which is a resort hotel on the Walt Disney World property that I'm going to be staying at for New Year's Eve. Now, let me give you a quick story about my experience at Disney's Pop Century Resort. I've actually stayed there before, but I had not stayed at Disney's Pop Century Resort since I celebrated my 10th birthday in August of 2004. And let me tell you, the first time I was there, I had a wonderful time. It was my first trip ever to Walt Disney World. When I was there in 2004, it was my first, not only my first visit to Walt Disney World, but it was my first visit to the Magic Kingdom. And during that time, the Magic Kingdom was in their second year of their nighttime spectacular Wishes. And when I was at the very first day, when I was at Disney's Hollywood Studios for my second day, which was still known as it was known as the Disney MGM Studios at the time. They had Voyage of the Little Mermaid. They had Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Play It, which was based on the hit ABC game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that Regis Philbin actually hosted from 1999 to 2002, and it stayed there until the end of 2005, beginning of 2006. And let me tell you, Millionaire Play It. It was a very good experience. It was exactly like if you're going to New York to see the actual set of Millionaire. Now, the syndicated version of Millionaire actually did tape the shows for Walt Disney World in celebration of Disneyland's 50th anniversary in July of 2005. So, and it was a great experience for me not only to see the then Playhouse Disney live on stage, to see the Millionaire attraction, to see the lights, car camera action show as well. I was there for when they had the Honey I Shrunk the Kids movie background set and all that stuff. And let me tell you, it was a magical experience for me, not only to visit Walt Disney World for the first time, but also staying in Disney's Pop Century Resort. And this is what tonight's video is going to bring you guys. I'm going to give you guys a quick some photos and all things you can find at Disney's Pop Century Resort. Are you ready? I hope so, because we're getting started right now. So this is actually the main. So when you go inside the main entrance to Disney's Pop Century Resort, you'll be able to find the sign with the resort's logo and the words "Remember When." And no, I'm not talking about the song from country music star Alan Jackson. Remember when? I'm talking about the resort that takes you back from the first 4 decades: the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, the 1980s, and the 1990s. So let's see, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. That's 5 decades, not 4. So it's the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, the 1980s, and the 1990s. So that's 5 decades rather than 4. And once you get there, this is from allears.net actually. So if you get into your car and drive to the actual gate, you'll be able to get your last name in. They'll ask you for your state ID, depending whether you're in the state of Florida, whether you're out of the state, like for instance in California, Georgia, Kentucky, Arkansas, Oregon, etc. Or if you're traveling from far away, like for instance, from Canada to Mexico to Spain, from Spain to Portugal, all that stuff, you can stay at these resorts. And also, the Pop Century entrance also has the signs of Epcot, where dreams come true, and Are We There Yet? And over here, once you get towards the main entrance, you will see all 5 decades from the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, the 1980s, and the 1990s. And speaking of the 1990s, that was actually my decade, because I was born on that decade in August 20th of 1994. And that was also the year before before Disneyland celebrated its 40th anniversary in California. And there's another photos of the Pop Century Resort entrance. You'll be able to see the check-in and parking as well. This is where they have the trolley and the guests coming into the doors. And there's a taxi cab here. There's Disney's Magical Express, which is the bus that takes you right to the hotel. And there's all the other parts of the entrance. And now this over here is the bus stop. The way that picks you up from the resort, but there's only one bus stop right now. But it takes you to all the theme parks, from the Disney's Animal Kingdom, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and the Magic Kingdom. It also takes you to all the Disney water parks too in Walt Disney World, including Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. And there's another bus stop. There's another photo of the bus stop. And this one here, this is one of the transportation buses that takes you right to Typhoon Lagoon. This here takes you towards to the then known Pleasure Island, to Typhoon Lagoon, and the newest name, Blizzard Beach. But it was known as Downtown Disney by then. But they still have the Downtown Disney District over at Disneyland. So if you go to the Downtown Disney District at Disneyland, you don't need a ticket to get even though you do not need a ticket to get down to the Downtown Disney District at the Disneyland Resort, you actually won't need a ticket to get onto the monorail, because it does make a stop at Disneyland. So this is wonderful. All right, so over here you have the actual lobby, which is known as the Pop Century Classic Hall, where you can check out all the great memorabilia as well, including the one you'll be able to see when you first get in, and a picture of one of my favorite Disney icons, Mickey Mouse, on the very first day of Disney's Contemporary Resort in 1971, and that was the very first year that Walt Disney World first opened its gates to all the guests around the world. More memorabilia, or in the Classic Hall. And there's also a thing called Do the Hustle, and it's a very special kind of dance you can actually do from at 6 p.m. There's a Chase ATM. You can do messages there. You can take phone calls here. There's another Chase ATM. And over here, this is where the kids can hang out and watch all their favorite Disney cartoons and everything. You can see the television there in the background. And over here you have the Pop Century Everything Pop shopping and dining. And this is where you can go inside, check all the Disney World merchandise. Pens, pins, water bottles, all towels, t-shirts, all that stuff. All different candies, and all that stuff. And over here you have the Fast Sport Arcade, where you can play all your favorite arcade games, including Pac-Man, Spider-Man, Jurassic Park, all that stuff, but back in the day you could actually use tokens to play your games in the arcade. But nowadays you have to use your credit card to get access to all the games. And here's one of most of the rooms here, and also. Back then, you can actually use your Disney ticket to your room key to access to your room. But now, thanks to the My Disney Experience / Disney World app, you can actually use your Magic Band or your app to unlock the door to your room. You can see the queen size beds here. You got your big screen TV with all the cable channels, including all the logo channels like ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, And manga things, you also got all your other channels like the USA Network, Disney Channel, Disney Junior, Nickelodeon, Nick Jr., etc. This is the actual table over here, and this is like the most of the dining room. But if you pull that little lever down right in the front, it will also transform into a pop-up bed. And these plugs here, those are for your USB chargers. You don't want to forget your USB chargers when you go into Disney World. Oh, here you have a bathroom with a branding iron you can use to iron your clothing, a sink that you can use to wash your hands, and over here you have the bathtub you can take your showers in. There's a shower thing, and also when you get into the bathtub, all the Disney resorts will give you like facial soap, body wash, conditioner, shampoo, and all that stuff. Another instance of the room with the two beds there. And once you go in there, you see your phone there. You got your TV remote. You got your alarm clock. Another bathroom. And there's a 50s yo-yo. Pop Century, another 50s yo-yo. There's more Pop Century with the way out sign there. 50s where you have your bowling ball, your bowling pin. And also you go to the 50s section, you'll be able to find some of your favorite other characters, like, for instance, Lady and Tramp from including our pals from Lady and the Tramp. 50 section, you also have a pool here, which this pool is shaped like a bowling pin. And let me tell you, I love bowling. And if those of you who like bowling, if you like sports, if you like bowling, then you definitely will love this. And over here, you have a jukebox thing, which you can play all your favorite songs on there. There's Tramp again. And also, there's a 60s version. You can see our very good friend Goofy Gorsh with a surfboard. Well, surfs up, Goof. Also, you have Play-Doh, which was established in the 1960s. And this pool here is shaped like a flower. And you can see on this area, you can see Mowgli and Baloo from the Disney animated feature film The Jungle Book. And one of my favorite songs from there, well, it needs no introduction. Bare Necessities. There's Mowgli and Baloo again. There's also a telephone with Mickey on there that takes you over to the 70s. The big wheel is here. The big wheel, which is like a big bike and everything. And no, we're not talking about the big wheel that's used in the Showcase Showdown on The Price is Right. This is actually a big wheel bicycle. And there's also a tabletop soccer game there. And you got Twister here. And you go to the 80s and 90s, you have Mr. Potato Head, you got Breakdance, a Rubik's Cube, let's see, you got what do we call those things? What do you call those things? I can't remember. Floppy disk. And you got Roger Rabbit here, and in this pool, and over here you got the laptop here, hip hop. And if you go to the 80s, 90s section of the pool, you'll be able to find a pool that's shaped like a floppy disk. You also got your playground. You got your hippy dippy pool. You got a pedals pool bar. You got a bowling pool. You also have your computer pool. Lodge room is here. And more of the Pop Century Resort as well. Now, if you go back to where you had the shopping and dining area, I'm gonna go back over right now. Scroll back up to the rooms here. Go down to the arcade. Now they do have, so now if you go into the dining area, depending on whether you have like a dining plan or any kind of depending on how many days you're staying at, you actually get a mug. You can actually go into the dining area and purchase an actual mug and you get free refills depending on how many days that you're staying. Like you can get any kind of drinks there, like Coke Classic, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Sprite, Dr Pepper, and root beers. And if you go to the food areas, you can get any sort of foods. Like for instance, if you go to the protein area, you get types of protein, like parfaits, cereals, Maggie shaped waffles, sausages, and during lunch that's part of breakfast things. And also for lunch and dinner, you can get for instance spaghetti with meatballs, cheeseburgers, French fries, pizza. Let's see, salads, all that stuff. And boy, all that stuff does make me hungry. But since I already had my dinner, so that's something. And also, if you're during your if you go back over now to DisneyWorld.com, which I'm going to go to right now. It'll tell you more all the fun things you can actually do at Disney's Pop Century Resort. So we're going to go over there right now and tell you more about it. So you also have the Disney Skyliner transportation. You also have pools with water jets, and let me tell you about the Disney's Pop Century Resort for Movie Under the Stars. So if you go to let's see, recreation calendar of Movie Under the Stars. So December 2023, we have go to Pop Century, Pop Century, Pop Century, Pop Century, Pop Century, Pop Century, Pop Century. Pop Century, Pop Century. Here, where's Pop Century? Okay, so let's see. So they got so December, for instance, they have the Muppet Christmas Carol, they have Home Alone, they have Moana, they have 101 Dalmatians, Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, Luca, and Toy Story. And over here in this area, you have Mickey Tie-Dye, which is located at the Hippy Dippy Pool. You got the Groovy Campfire with Surfer Goofy. You got Boombox Bingo. You can actually make your own yo-yo. You can do letters to Santa and nighttime trivia. You got a character hunt. It's a classic hall. You got some poolside activities. You got your fast sport, arcade, and everything. So let's go back to DisneyWorld.com, find movies under the stars, and depending on where you are in the Disney resorts. Yes, all the movies begin at 8:30. So at 8:30 p.m. So, depending on which resort you're in. And it's over at the Hippy Dippy Pool as well. So, this is great. I don't need the Disney surveys. Yep. And also, if you want, and now, this is great. So, there's complimentary movie screens are available at the guests of all Walt Disney World Resort hotels. And whether you're sitting poolside or surrounded by the Floridian woodlands, you can enjoy relaxing, evening entertainment that's fun for the whole family. And also, you do have Movie Under the Stars, but if you want movie schedules, you can check the front desk at your Walt Disney World Resort hotel, or you can call the Walt Disney World Resort at 407-939-2273, which is the actual, but back during the commercials, it's 1407-W-Disney. So that's actually the main number, 1407-W-Disney. So 1407-W-Disney. And that's pretty much it for this one. So Disney's Pop Century Resort, one of the best hotels you can find on the Walt Disney World property. And It's right across the street from Disney's Art of Animation Resort, which I've actually stayed in there in October 2017. That's also a Disney Skyliner resort. So if you want to go to like Disney's Pop Century Resort and take a Disney Skyline area, it will take you to not only to Epcot but to Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is great for you. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it, and if you're going to Walt Disney World throughout the day, and you want to stay at a Disney World Resort hotel, I would definitely recommend Disney's Pop Century Resort. One of the nicest hotels in the Walt Disney World property. It's a Disney Skyliner resort and one of the best of all time. So have a wonderful day, guys. And remember, guys, I will be seeing you guys in the next video coming soon, which will probably most likely be sometime in 2024. So this is by far, as far as I know, going to be my last official video of 2023. So we may do the ball drop from Disney World. We don't know yet, but you'll be the first to know when you see it. But this is most probably going to be my last video of 2023. So let me be the first to wish all you guys a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and well wishes in 2024. And just remember, guys, that a great, big, beautiful tomorrow is always just a dream away. And we want to thank everyone at Walt Disney World for their wonderful hospitality to all the guests around the world, including those outside of Orlando, and those that are traveling far away from California and Georgia to Alabama to Kentucky and everywhere. So this is a great experience for those of you who are going to Walt Disney World for the new year. Now, I did say in my announcement video that we will be watching the New Year's Eve fireworks from Disney's Pop Century Resort, due to the fact that we won't be doing it for the New Year's Eve fireworks at Epcot or Fantasy in the Sky at the Magic Kingdom, because the Disney theme parks are going to be extremely crowded. So this is by far the best way to watch the fireworks from Pop Century. And plus, we're going to be going to SeaWorld for on New Year's Day, so a great experience for those of you who are going to Disney World in the near future, and a lot of blockout dates and all that stuff. But otherwise, guys, you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you guys soon in the next video. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. And before I let you go, again, if you like this video and if you like my content, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to my channel and tell your friends about these videos. And click on the notification bell to get notified of the new content. But that's pretty much it. So on behalf of myself, Luke Jeffers, Remix Plum, Rodney Flippin, and all of my YouTube staff and crew, thank you all for watching this video. And hope you guys will get more information on Disney's Pop Century Resort. And again, for more information on Disney's Pop Century Resort, all the Disney ticketing and prices and packages, and if you want to book your Disney World vacation, be sure to contact your local travel agent, visit DisneyWorld.com, or call 1407-WDisney. And with that, I will say goodnight right here, and we will see you all next time in another video. Take care, everyone. So long.